So, the NHS has been getting worse by the minute. Let's see what people are saying on TikTok about the current state of the UK's NHS.
I'm going to use my TikTok to show how bad this is. My mum has been here for 5 hours and I can't even find anyone to give her a blanket. Her drip had bubbles and blood come through it. I am telling you, this is absolutely disgusting. I am a healthcare provider, but not for many years. And right now, you can't do your job because the government are so crap. So we, as the family members, have to do it for the NHS because they're so busy. Now, if you ask me, that's really corrupt. In 2022. Mum, lift your head for me, darling. No pillow, I can't find my mum a pillow. Couldn't find my mum any blankets. So that's what I found. And I went to find them myself. No joke, bro.
That's insane that an elderly woman doesn't have someone there to at least see if she has like pillows and stuff like that. Those are like very basic things, right? But the NHS has gone so downhill. I remember when I was a kid growing up in London, I had the same doctor from when I was born to like when I was in my teens, like Dr. Silvanathan, a Sri Lankan guy, really cool doctor. And then when I became a teenager and now as an adult, everything just went to shit. It started to get to the point where you couldn't see a doctor. Nowadays, you can't see a doctor. Nowadays, I actually cannot remember the last time I saw a GP. Where I live, I don't even know what my GP looks like. If I have an issue medically and I reach out to my GP, first of all, it's impossible because for some reason their phone lines don't work. I don't know what that's about. When you go in, they could be open or closed whenever they feel like. And so I don't even see doctors anymore. I just go to A&E. Like if I'm sick, I just go to A&E, act like something is really bad with me, and then I get seen by a doctor, and then that's how I get, seen. That's like literally my strategy these days. Because if you're waiting for a doctor, you'll be there forever. And it's a shame that it's come to that. It's also crazy because like when you pay tax, especially when you start paying tax, it wasn't so daunting when I was a kid, but when you pay tax, I don't even make that much money to start with, and you're paying tax. And it's like, I can't even get healthcare. Guys, I wear braces right now, as you can see. So the reason I wear braces is because during COVID, I noticed that, because normally I get my teeth cleaned. I go to a dentist, get it cleaned. It's not super expensive. It's like, £80 to get your teeth cleaned. So I was doing that. And then I realized that my teeth get brown really fast. And I found it really strange because I don't drink coffee, I don't drink a lot of tea, I don't smoke. Those are the kind of things that turn your teeth brown or black. So I started doing a lot of research. So I went into my dentist and I was like, can I get an x-ray on my teeth or something? I feel like there's something wrong with my teeth that is causing them to stain easily. So I had the x-ray and found that my teeth were cracked. And the reason why my front teeth ended up being cracked was because the position of my teeth are wrong. They like sit on top of each other. And apparently, like, I didn't know this, I'm not a dentist, but I learned this from a dentist. Your teeth are supposed to sit in between the spaces of each other. So the way my teeth were, they were grinding on each other. And when I sleep, apparently, I grind my teeth. So over time, my teeth were wearing away and the damage was so severe that eventually over time, it caused my teeth to crack, which is why my teeth were staining easily because there's a crack. So like debris, everything goes into my teeth a lot easier than normal. So my teeth are more likely to be discolored. Now, so I have a structural issue. This is not a cosmetic issue. It's a structural issue. My teeth are cracked because my teeth are not in, a certain position. At that point, getting braces is supposed to be on NHS. And they're like, yeah, it's fine. We'll book an appointment. Guys, I waited 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 9 months. Meanwhile, my teeth are getting worse and worse and worse. So I got to the point where I was like, well, I need to do something about it. Otherwise, I'm just going to have messed up teeth and my teeth are going to break at this point or something's going to happen. Other teeth are going to end up being cracked. So I had to bite the bullet and go the private route to get my braces so that I can fix the structural issues with my teeth. Now, guess how much the braces cost? £6,000. So you're telling me I don't make that much money. I pay all this tax. NHS is supposed to be part of the reason why we pay these high tax rates, right? And It's taken them over a year and I still don't have an appointment, to the point where now, to save my teeth, I've had to pay £6,000 to, get braces done, to get all these other things done to fix the structure of my teeth. And guess what? A year into my dental treatment, they were like, oh, we have an appointment available for you. At which point, if I had waited 2 years to have an appointment, my teeth definitely would have been damaged all across, all over. My teeth would have been messed up. So it's just, NHS to me, I almost see it like a waste of time. We're literally almost like the US now. When I was younger, NHS was genuinely like a good thing to praise because it was good. Like, you book an appointment with a doctor, it's there. I think now the government is almost like squeezing us to where everything is going to be privatized. I think we're almost at that point. I mean, I feel forced into going the private route with my dental care. And the more and more things happen, I'm thinking of like getting private health insurance, because what happens when I can't do the A&E thing anymore? Then what? Am I just going to have a broken leg and just be there with my broken leg, like how you would be in the US, right? If you don't have private health insurance or, some of those things. But anyway, let's listen to what else she has to say about the NHS.
Down there. If I wasn't with my mum tonight, she would have been stuck here, and that is no exaggeration. On her own, no cover, no blankets, nothing. I'm the only one who's got her water. She wouldn't even have any water. The NHS, seriously, is so bad. I feel so sorry for the workers here. They get abused. I've seen it since I've been here. It's just horrendous. It's just horrendous.
I feel sorry for the workers too, and I don't put what has happened to the NHS. None of the blame is on the workers. The workers are amazing. Yes, some people have, bad experiences with certain workers, but they are overworked, underpaid. The NHS the doctors, the nurses are definitely underpaid by the government. I would be happy. The issue I have with paying tax is not about the tax itself. It's about how it's used. They're cutting funding from schools. The cost of universities is going up. NHS is getting worse. They're cutting funding from NHS, which is why the workload on doctors and nurses and stuff is crazy, because there's way more patients than, the ratio of like patients to doctors are a lot less, and nurses is the same thing, right? So it's like, where's the money going? Like, what are they spending the money on? That's the issue. If I knew my money was going to, my tax payments were going to doctors and nurses, like these really key workers in society being paid more, I'd be happy. I would happily pay it. But the reason why it burns me is I'm paying all this tax and then still having to pay for private. If I was rich, I wouldn't care because I'll be able to afford it. But I can't afford it though. Like my dental treatment, I'm paying it in installments over 2 years, but it's necessary because otherwise I would have like structural issues with my teeth, which could lead to issues with my gums and then destroy my oral health in total. So the whole thing is a mess, and it's definitely not the fault of, it's all the government's fault. I put all the blame on the government.
Are you okay, Mum? Because surely it don't make you feel very good.
I'm just tired, exhausted.
But you're going to go to sleep now, Mum. I'm going to get you to sleep.
Yeah.
And I'll get back to the kids.
Yeah,
and hopefully they'll come and get you, yeah?
And then I'll sleep all night, and then you come.
Are you comfortable?
No, under the back. I can't. I've got to need something under my back. It's bad.
See my point? Let me go and get another blanket. Come with me, TikTok. No joke. Absolutely packed. This thing just keeps really messing with me, playing with me. I'll tell you what, mate, I'm not even a nurse and I'm having to deal with this.
I'm so upset for my daughter.
Mum, you don't need to be upset for me. I'm fine. It's the rest you need to worry about. Like, they haven't got enough people to work for them. That's running out.
That's the issue that I was talking about. It's just there aren't enough staff compared to how many patients there are. So it's hard to have, a staff on board or to hand because they're just doing so many different things at once because they're overworked.
That's
and
going.
understaffed.
That's nearly gone.
Good.
So what happens when it finishes? What does happen, NHS, when the drip finishes? Or do I have to run out the door looking for you for about 10 hours?
So yeah, that's the story on NHS. It is a mess. I'd like to know what you guys' stories are on NHS. If you have any, horror stories in terms of dealing with the NHS, and what I was talking about earlier, where it seems like no one has their doctor that they grow up with anymore. It's like it's damn near impossible to see a GP, at least where I live. I don't know if it's different in different parts of the UK, but in Kent, where I live, it's tough to see a doctor. It's like damn near impossible. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.